Kylie Watson will jump it up with the junior Olivia Cochran. And this game is underway as Harris controls for Louisville. Here is Mikasa Robinson, the do-it-all grinder for Louisville.
Notre Dame starting out in a man-to-man, but this is a team that will switch up their defenses, sometimes possession by possession.
And something Jeff Walz feels comfortable with his team handling, as Van Lith floats it in and makes her first shot of the game.
See, Louisville will extend some of their pressure, expect them to play primarily man-to-man in this game.
Louisville's defense has not been what it typically is under Jeff Walz this season, but it's picked up over the last 4 games. Here's Watson, nice finish from Kylie Watson on the post entry from Olivia Miles.
Kylie Watson coming off a strong performance in her last game, just needs to be solid inside, use her frame to finish when she catches in the paint.
At 15 points in that win against Syracuse. Kono gives it back to Robinson. Here's Van Lith on the wing. She got it. Haley Van Lith, who has struggled mightily from 3 this season, got it going last time out against Clemson, was 5 of 6. Good start for her here tonight.
Yeah, certainly, especially when she gets that kind of time and space on her shot from range.
We were talking with Jeff Walz about Haley Van Lith and her season. He said, hey, she just hasn't made shots at times, but she started to last game, and she will. Cochran comes down with a rebound. Van Lith wants it. Robinson redirects it. Here's Harris, the freshman, spinning and finishing. Outstanding twirling work from Harris.
That possession ended up being 4-on-4 because Citron is face guarding Van Lith on the perimeter. Citron with good size in that matchup. Van Lith on this end guarding Citron as well.
Citron, a 6'1" sophomore. Van Lith, the 5'7" junior. Bransford gets it to drop. KK Bransford on the right-handed drive. The number 29 recruit in the nation this year.
Such a nice strong frame, and she uses it well when she attacks the basket.
A lot of really good young talent for Niele Ivy's Notre Dame squad. That is thrown away. On the steal, Maddie Westbeld taking it up the floor. Now we'll get it back into the arms of Miles.
I like when it's in her arms, Ryan.
Miles' arms?
Yes.
Yeah, I think
fun things tend to happen.
Most coaches in the nation probably would as well.
Unless they're guarding her.
Yeah, true. Citron on the attack. Can't finish it, and the loose ball picked up by Harris. Here's Robinson pushing pace. Nice find. Van Lith blew the bunny on a gorgeous delivery from Robinson.
Really good backdoor cut and delivery, just not able to finish.
Here's Miles. Oh my goodness, what a little pitter-patter from Olivia Miles. Westbeld faces up, can't finish. Good box out there from Cochran. Leaves the rebound to Nyla Harris. Robinson unchecked, scoops it in on the attack.
What a good pace, and both of these teams are very comfortable pushing it when they have the ball in their hands.
Robinson at 10 points, 9 assists on Sunday. She has averaged just under 8 assists since moving into the starting lineup.
One of my most favorite players to watch in women's college basketball, just because of the effort with which she plays.
Defends up, defends down. Front rim, no. Kono the rebound. Gets it ahead to Harris running the floor, and she finishes again in transition. A strong start here for Louisville. And the first quarter was really the key for Jeff Walz when we talked to him.
Yeah, he expected Notre Dame to come out with some serious fight because of how the game went a year ago. He was hoping his team would be able to respond, and they certainly have.
Said if we could just hang in the first quarter, felt good about how the game could go. Nice take there by Watson. The junior out of Linwood, New Jersey. Transfer from Oregon. Watson Working with Cochran. Now Kono fires away, side rim no, and Miles swiftly up the floor for Notre Dame. The Euro, the finish, the foul.
Neil Ivey says of Olivia Miles, transition is her playground. Ryan, it's time to play.
ESPN's exclusive presentation of college basketball is brought to you by Edward Jones. Life is for living. Let's partner for all of it. Edward Jones. Neil Ivey, in her third season as Notre Dame head coach, led her team to the Sweet 16 last season, has led a renaissance here at Notre Dame with a lot of young talent. And Jeff Walz, so much success at Louisville, his 16th season, a Final Four appearance a year ago, 2 times, has taken his team to the national championship game.
Notre Dame with some substitutions. This is a big lineup for them. Olivia Miles, the only player on the floor for Notre Dame under 6 feet tall, and she's 5'10".
Talia Marshall into the game as well for Notre Dame. Face-up jumper won't go for Harris. Great activity there from Hassan Prosper.
She's a player with a bright future. She is loaded with talent, Prosper is.
A freshman from Canada. That is short. Here comes Van Lith. Zipping into the paint. Nice look inside. And Marshall, the rejection. It last hit Louisville, and it's going to be Notre Dame basketball.
Great pass by Haley Van Lith, and Marshall comes over, just uses her size and her length to block that shot. Jeff Walz now going with Liz Dixon, who brings a little bit more size to his lineup.
Kristlyn Carr into the game for Louisville as well, who had been in the starting lineup and moved to the bench to provide some more scoring.
She does not bring size. However, she does bring
buckets.
Buckets, especially from the three-point line.
4th in the nation in three-point shooting. Kristlyn Carr, 47%, on pace to be the 2nd best season from 3 in Louisville history. Only Joe Morton had a higher percentage. Here's Miles. Nice look inside, and the finish from Watson.
How about Watson and her steady play so far in this first quarter, finishing everything around the rim?
3 of 3 from the floor, a 7-0 Notre Dame run. Good response after the early Louisville lead. Here's Van Lith stopping on a dime, lost it in traffic, turned it over. That has been one issue for Van Lith this season. Citron, what a find, and the finish from Prosper, who has a 9-0 Notre Dame run. Jones motors in, a lot of contact, no call as Marshall stood in to take it out of bounds.
Sonia Citron just has such a smooth game, and yes, she can shoot and she can score from outside. First of all, the beautiful pass from the tush, and then to Citron, who delivers to Prosper running in transition.
You could watch Hassan Prosper for 30 seconds and know she can ball.
Yes.
As Louisville turns it over again, Van Lith, the responsible party.
And one thing that Notre Dame has is size defensively. So Citron's on Van Lith to start the game, and then Prosper has been on her since she came in. And at times this season and last season, one of the things Haley Van Lith has struggled with, Ryan, is defenders who have a lot of size on her.
Here's Citron. Marshall takes it left it short. Nice rebound from Mikasa Robinson.
They missed Watson on that one.
Van Lith has found her stroke.
Size, no problem.
Nope. You gotta be wide open on the wing.
Shoot it.
8 points for Van Lith. Fun matchup Sunday on ESPN2, NC State. Number 11, Virginia Tech at 4 Eastern. Here's Miles giving it up. Marshall connects on the jumper.
What a clean, fun, well-played game so far. Both teams shooting over 50%.
Got a great pace to it. Van Lith gives it up. Robinson looking inside. A jumper is good for Morgan Jones, the Florida State grad transfer, 2 times first team All-ACC at Florida State. So athletic.
And so important for her to be able to hit that mid-range shot, force defenses to come out on her.
Citron can't scoop it in, knocked out of bounds. Last touch, Marshall. Hey, on Monday, catch a top 25 matchup of the Pac-12 when number 16 UCLA takes on number 3 Stanford. Women's college basketball between UCLA and Stanford. Monday, 9 Eastern, 6 Pacific on ESPN2 and the ESPN app.
How good did Stanford look last week when we saw them in person against Arizona?
They looked like a team who certainly is capable of winning a national championship.
Yes.
South Carolina, the obvious favorites to repeat as champions. After that, you talk about Indiana, you talk about Stanford, LSU up there, UConn if they can get healthy. Bransford's pull-up jumper rolls in. KK Bransford, another freshman. This is a young Notre Dame team that we could be seeing regularly stationed in the top 10 for a while. Van Lith again. Haley Van Lith with her 3rd 3 of the quarter.
Really well executed play by Louisville. The elevator door screens, and Van Lith went through. Her defender did not.
Haley Van Lith having a serious regression to the mean from 3 after the slow start to the season. She's hit 8 of her last 9 over the last 2 games. Here's Jones off the steal. Jones able to finish. What a take in transition from Morgan Jones, and that'll do it for the first. An entertaining quarter. Jones provides a spark off the bench. Van Lith scores 11, and Louisville leads by 4.
We expected to see some great guard play here tonight, and it has been that so far. Haley Van Lith leading the way for Louisville with 11. She's been so good from outside. And how about the Euro for the sophomore? Let's keep it going.
The Golden Dome lets you know where we are. Notre Dame, Louisville, 4-point lead. How about that first quarter from Haley Van Lith?
Well, let's keep an eye on Haley Van Lith right here. It's just some simple circle action that's going to lead to an elevator screen that she's going to get a great look from 3. So she circles around as she comes up. What happens right here? Elevator doors are going to close. Haley Van Lith is going to go through, and her defender is like the guy on the other side of the elevator today, Ryan, when I was pressing the door close button. You're not getting in here. She gets a great look at 3.
Yeah, you don't like people in the elevator with you.
I don't. I like an empty elevator.
That's right. Last 2 games for Van Lith, she's been red hot from deep as Watson finishes. Plus the foul. What a start to this game for Kylie Watson.
Kylie Watson on the season is averaging just over 6 points per game. She has been solid here so far to start this one.
She's 4 of 4 from the floor. 8 points already, coming off 15 against Syracuse. And you know, just to tidy up that Van Lith shooting story, he's the player who first 2 seasons she shot 37% from 3. Citron can't hit. This year, she had been shooting it in the low 20s for much of the year. Then went 5 of 6 last game, 3 of 3 today, getting back to what we're used to as Jones, another terrific finish.
Morgan Jones is so explosive and so good off the bounce when she can get inside and finish around the rim.
Louisville's won 6 straight matchups between these schools as they come up with the steal here. Notre Dame's last win, March 10th, 2019. Jones unable to curl it in. Dixon does finish. Here's Miles. The sophomore point guard getting it over to Citron, a fellow sophomore. Citron has her pocket picked by Van Lith and a held ball. Possession arrow belongs to Louisville, so a turnover from Notre Dame.
Again with this big lineup, when Notre Dame gets possession of the basketball again, if they get in the quarter court, I would look for them to try to pick on Mikasa Robinson. She is tough as nails, but she is also going to be much smaller than the player that she's guarding.
Robinson backdoor, Van Lith unable to finish. Bats it alive though, another chance for Louisville. Carr connects on a three.
Great backdoor by Haley Van Lith because Notre Dame is overplaying her hard.
A 12-2 Louisville run. And now a 9-point lead for the Cardinals. And Citron answers with a three of her own. Jones pops it out. Carr travel.
Yeah, if Jones had fired that pass a little harder, Carr could have just stepped right into a three.
Fourth turnover for Louisville. That is a concern for Jeff Walz. Not just a turnover, he said, when we turn it over, we'll have 4, 5, 6 possessions in a row with sort of confusing turnovers, and a lot of times that's where the game turns. Prosper, no. Westbell the rebound, can't put it in. Prosper in on the attack. It's out of bounds off of her, Louisville basketball.
I think the phrase was, we turn it over in spurts.
Yes.
That's not the kind of spurt you want.
No. Westbell will check out. Watson in with Citron, Prosper, Miles, and Bransford. Carr again from three.
And again, circle action. Carr, she didn't come through elevator screen, but she certainly made her defender work and chase her around the floor.
Louisville has shot it extraordinarily well from three. They are 5 of 5 in this first half. Miles rattles in a jumper. Seen a lot of offensive talent on the floor.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Van Lith had 11 in the first. Van Lith gets denied by Citron. Miles in transition, left it short, got it back. Rocks it out to Citron. She got it, another three.
Great response from Notre Dame. A year ago when these teams played, and we talked about the big lead that Louisville got in that game. Louisville started the game 7 of 7 from three. Today they're 5 of 5 from three, but there's been response offensively from Notre Dame that wasn't there a season ago.
Carr. Prosper held up nicely. Jones, no.
If you're Notre Dame, you want her shooting that shot. You just do not want her taking you off the bounce.
Oh, Citron, good find. Outstanding rejection from Robinson. Here's Jones in transition. Wow, Miles just cleanly picked the pocket. 3 on 2 now. Miles dumps it. Ransford gonna back it out. Citron with size on Carr. 6-1 on 5-5. 7 to shoot. Citron cups it up and off. And a foul going the other way. Watson is called for the loose ball foul. Olivia Cochran will check in along with Marissa Russell for Louisville.
Been 4 total fouls called in this game. This has been an incredibly fast-paced game, so I would expect both coaches to continue to go to their benches.
Has you wondering about a night flight, doesn't it? Rose, get ready. Mom's coming home early. Van Lith around the Cochran screen. Tried to squirt a pass out. And it'll stay with Louisville. 4 to shoot.
And those are the potential turnovers you don't want.
Yeah.
You don't want your small guard getting into no man's land in the paint and just especially leaving her feet unless she has a certain person to pass to.
Lob inside, knocked away. Turnover, here comes Brown, just checked in for Notre Dame. Finds Citron, she lays it in.
How about the hezzy? Gave her just enough time to make the defender commit so she could then lay it off.
Second time Notre Dame's gotten down by 8-9-ish and come back. A 7-0 run here from the Irish. Van Lith lost her footing. That's happened a few times tonight. Louisville turns it over. Their 7th of the half. This is exactly what Jeff Walz was talking about. Jenna Brown operating the offense while Miles gets a breather for Notre Dame. Shot clock down to 7. Bransford given a lot of space in a crowd, 3 to shoot. We'll step aside, 2-point Louisville lead. Fun first half thus far.
Sometimes all you need to do is hesitate for a second. Get the defense to commit. Let me see the hezzy. It's coming, Ryan, it's coming. Here it is, commit, deliver the dime.
Carolyn, thank you very much. Been a fun first half thus far. Notre Dame on a 7-0 run. Louisville 4 turnovers their last 5 possessions. Van Lith 11 in the first as she comes up with a rebound here, but then is tied up. And possession is going to belong to Notre Dame.
Great fight, right? I mean, we talked about the game a season ago. Just great fight
I love
that
it.
we're seeing.
So did I.
Tonight. Well, not at the rate this game's being
No,
played.
that's actually true. Restaurants will be open when this game is over.
Even in South Bend.
Even in South Bend. Although we don't even need a restaurant. We've been given so many bags of candy here by the wonderful fans of Notre Dame.
Yes.
That's bounced out of bounds. Hey, NBA All-Star Weekend begins Friday in Salt Lake City with a celebrity game between Team Ryan, Ryan Smith, and Team Wade, Dwayne Wade. Diamond DeShields on Team Ryan, while former Irish star Rike Gumbawale is on Team Wade. NBA Celebrity All-Star Game Friday at 7 on ESPN and the ESPN app.
Notre Dame now coming out in a 2-3 zone. Their first possession of zone this game.
Wow, that almost hit me. It did hit me out. Whose outfit is outstanding. Always dressed to the nines.
That's right.
You can't be throwing a basketball at her over there.
We were just talking about NBA All-Star.
Yeah.
Everything, whether it's the celebrity game, the dunk contest, everything is secondary to the Holly Rowe party in Salt Lake City on All-Star Weekend. I'm not going to any of it.
Oh, yeah. Did you just blow up her spot?
No, she posted it on Instagram.
Oh, okay, got you.
I don't think it was one of the private posts.
Oh, okay. Like it's not at her house.
I don't know.
Okay. I agree, though. Holly knows how to throw a party. Citron pizza pies at home. What a huge second quarter for the sophomore Sonia Citron.
I mean, we've seen outstanding passing from her. We've seen her hit the outside shot, attacking the basket. Great versatility.
A 9-0 Notre Dame run, tied at 31. Robinson leans, takes, no. Miles, great rebound. Pushing pace, ahead to Prosper, and to Trout.
Sonia Citron just starts left, gonna come back right, and then finish. Just beautifully done. Outstretched hand, can't get poked away.
Rebecca, you look at the young guard talent for Notre Dame. Is it not incredibly exciting as Louisville turns it over yet again? This is exactly what Jeff Walz worried about and forecasted. These, an avalanche of mindless turnovers, 5 in their last 6 possessions. But to go back to it, you look up and down the roster, right? They have so much backcourt talent that's young.
And exciting. And fun to watch. Miles, Citron, and I'm eager to see how Prosper continues to develop.
Or even Prosper.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, we're done with that now. Bransford bounces. That's going to be a charge as Notre Dame turns it over. Well, they're without a key player there, and Dara Mabry, who an outstanding threat from 3, would also come up with a lot of gritty winning plays. And Lauren Ebo, the transfer from Texas, who's having a really strong season, who has missed the last 5 games.
Yeah, I'd be saying, the team is continuing to play for Dara. So many ways, kind of the outward toughness of the team.
Dara out for the season after a knee injury she suffered against Virginia January 22nd. Williams, after hitting the jumper, it's a held ball, and this time Louisville has the possession arrow. Josie Williams, grad transfer center from Utah Valley. 4 years there, all WAC first team last 2 years. Against the Notre Dame zone. Van Lith fires away, short. Marshall got a hand on the rebound. Here's Miles. Into the corner, Citron, not that time. Robinson peels back. Robinson will settle things down inside of a minute to go in a blur of a first half. Had exactly 2 free throws attempted. Robinson gives it up. Harris got it off, could not finish it. Williams again on the interior. Nice minutes here from Josie Williams off the bench. Four straight points from Williams, and Louisville's lead is 4 with a 2-second difference game in shot clock. Miles, no. Rebound bounces around. Van Lith will get it off, and that'll do it for the first half. A 35-31 Louisville lead. The bench a plus 14. Van Lith a huge first. Citron a huge second.
Point guard at every level, and it's very easy to be coached by someone who has been there before, and that's certainly the case with these two.
Citron loses it. And how about Louisville forcing the turnover on the opening inbound in the second half? You see Citron and Van Lith, they traded places in the first and second quarter when it came to scoring. Louisville had 9 first half turnovers. That is the biggest worry for Jeff Walz, when those turnovers, many of them unforced, pile up. And Cochran travels.
Good thought. Notre Dame in their man-to-man, you go for the fake handoff, draw the defense, and turn and score, but feet got a little too happy too quickly.
Bransford can't finish it, but got the foul. And we are about to see just the 3rd and 4th free throws of the game.
Neil Ivey has described Bransford's frame as similar to Jackie Young, and she may be even stronger and broader than Jackie Young. You just on that possession saw her overpower the defender.
We saw Jackie Young win a championship with Las Vegas this past summer in the WNBA. player who has improved each season in the league. Had some big buckets in the playoffs as well.
Check out the top of your screen where Citron is just face guarding Van Lith. Not even looking at the ball or the help defender. She's all eyes, or her two eyes anyway, all the time on Van Lith.
Van Lith and Miles, big collision, 4-on-4 the other way. Now Citron backs it out, 5-on-5. Miles, crossover, jumper, no. And Cochran, the rebound. Here comes Kono. Jeff Walls wants to be a little more aggressive with her shot. And you know what? Just as I say that, Jeff Walls said to Kono, look at the basket or I can't have you out there.
Yeah, very good three-point shooter, but he said she's also very good off the bounce. She just needs to be more aggressive, more consistently.
Here is Kono. Let's see if she looks at the basket.
Citron's looking right at Haley Van Lith.
There's the pull-up from Kono. Can't hit. And a held ball. Possession arrow belongs to Louisville. It's going to stay here.
But credit Kono. Your coach just yelled at you to be more aggressive and look at the basket, and she did. Not the result that she wanted, but...
And she's shot it at 42% from 3 this season. And we have a travel. Nyla Harris's bucket will be negated. And another turnover.
Yeah.
11 of them for Louisville. Notre Dame has 7 of their own. Here's Citron against the press of Louisville. Miles. Bransford spins, leans, banks.
Great job, elbow entry, clear out, and just attack the basket.
KK Bransford, a 2-time Miss Ohio basketball. Here's Van Lith and another travel. Three turnovers already in the quarter from Louisville. And 4 for Van Lith. And here we go, Rebecca. Lauren Ebo is in this game now for Notre Dame. Missed the last 5, the lower body injury. She's been a big factor for Notre Dame this season.
Good rebounder, great presence on the block. Also a very good screener on the perimeter.
Wants it back. Cochran able to get to it. Here is Robinson. Van Lith, catch, attack, pull, and hit. Nice decision there from Haley Van Lith. Her first point since the first quarter. She's got 13 as Miles swooped through a bump and put it home.
Great job squaring up her shoulders to get a good look at the basket.
37 all, triple-double watch for Miles. Morgan Jones had a big first half off the bench. Can't finish it there. Miles, the handle. Miles scoops it up and off. Would have been a pretty highlight. Another chance here for Notre Dame. Ebo directing traffic, and that's going to be an offensive foul. Good work underneath from Harris to draw the offensive foul.
Feels almost like an anything you can do, I can do better. And Haley Van Lith, a nice job with the pull-up after a couple of dribbles. And Olivia Miles wants the and one, but so nice going left and still squaring up.
Miles, 7 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists. Van Lith, 13 points, is 3 of 4 from deep. Here's Jones, accelerates, can't finish it.
Good job by Jones, though, to attack the Notre Dame zone.
Miles kicks it, Prosper, rims out. Robinson gets it ahead to Jones. Jones on the attack. Misses the lay, but will shoot 2. Well, Louisville's next game Sunday afternoon in Chestnut Hill when they face Boston College. Last time these teams played in Louisville, Haley Van Lith led all scorers with 24 in a 73-65 win. Was a good game. Louisville, Boston College, 12 p.m. Eastern on ACC Network and the ESPN app.
Boston College with some good wins so far this year in the ACC. And that was a fun game to watch.
First free throws of the game for Louisville. And Jones goes 1 of 2. Here's Miles. Quickly into the paint, got fouled. And we will already have more free throws in the first half than in the third quarter than we had the entire first half.
Did you fall into a hole?
I don't know if a gremlin got my headset. Maybe it was all the candy.
Maybe.
We're back. Cochran spins and hits.
Not only Olivia Cochran's first points, but her first field goal attempt.
Yeah. A very talented post. Jeff Walls loves the way she passes out of the post, loves her hands. Here's Citron. Pull-up jumper, no.
Did you see the screen, though?
Yeah.
Ebo sets an incredible screen.
And Miles knocks down the 3. Down the other end. Jones waits and finishes. Here's Miles picking up pace, dashing into the front court. Oh, what a find! And it's knocked out of bounds. Miles threw a laser into the lap of Watson.
Watson so good and effective and used early in this game, and not many touches since.
Miles flips it up, gets fouled. More trips to the line already in this third quarter, Rebecca.
And Miles has done a really good job of attacking the basket and getting the officials to blow the whistle.
Olivia Miles, 29th game with at least 10 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists over the last 2 seasons. Second in all of Division I, only Caitlin Clark with more at 42. Caitlin Clark obviously is a particularly unique, electrifying player in college basketball with the range she has, and the get-ahead passes. You think about other guards throughout the nation who are just riveting to watch. Olivia Miles at the top of the list.
Yeah, without question.
That's thrown away. And Jeff Walls is telling his team, calm down. We just got to take a breath on these turnovers. Notre Dame the lead, and how about Olivia Miles?
Olivia Miles is the heartbeat of the Notre Dame team, and when she can get things going, whether with a shot or a pass, her teammates certainly respond. Clark's just one of those players. She has had a masterful game.
Clark connects, plus the foul. Oh, it's going to be a big college game day live from Iowa City. Sunday, February 26th at 11 a.m. Eastern, and then Indiana and Iowa following that game at 2 p.m. Eastern.
I can't wait. We were treated so well when we were in Iowa City a couple of weeks ago. The first matchup between Indiana and Iowa last week was phenomenal.
See, Olivia Miles, Caitlin Clark, the only D1 players averaging 14, 7, and 7. Of course, Caitlin Clark averaging 27, 7, and 8. Citron trap, passes out of it. Marshall gets it to Miles. Miles is going to get called for the charge.
Really good energy, that possession by Louisville. They want to trap Citron in those situations. She handled it well, but then to hold the ground. It's Miles smart, though. She's looking to attack. She's been successful doing it, getting to the free throw line. Well done job taking that charge.
44-42, Notre Dame in front of Louisville. Louisville has won 4 straight. Notre Dame, the number 10 team in the nation. Notre Dame has dropped its last 6 meetings to Louisville. Shot clock is down to 5. Van Lith storms in and gets blocked. 2 to shoot.
Really good defense all the way around by Notre Dame, and Haley Van Lith trying to turn the corner, knowing time's running out, and Westbeld comes over. Great help defense, no foul.
And Jeff Walls is going to take a timeout. And so will we. We'll be right back. 2 on the shot clock in a 2-point game in the third.
True story. The last 2 champions aren't living in the past.
These teams are both lumped in.
The Big 12 rivals are hungry for more hardware. Experience number 9 Baylor, number 5 Kansas, Saturday at 4 on ESPN.
Third quarter action in Notre Dame. And a 2-point lead for the Irish over Louisville. 2 on the shot clock here for the Cardinals. Robinson will inbound it. Looking for the corner. Cochran gets a good look. Rims out at 3. Rebound Robinson, and that's going to be a held ball. Notre Dame as the possession arrow.
Jeff Walls had a beautifully drawn up play, got a great look from the corner from Cochran, just wouldn't drop.
Citron, the sophomore in the backcourt with Miles. Both have had big games here tonight. And a foul against Marissa Russell.
I thought Westbeld initiated that contact. Let's take a look. Huh. I'll trust he can't miss call.
Yeah. Citron will fire. No. Miles the rebound. Her 7th. Miles cradles, hooks, can't finish. Cochran, a solid box out there. Here's Carr in off the bench for Louisville. Van Lith finds Carr. Kickball.
I mean, it's just a perfect example of Notre Dame's size when Westbeld switched out on the Carr. Carr's trying to like peek around to see if she can enter into the post. Now Prosper on her. I mean, look at the difference in these players' size.
Yeah, 6'2" on 5'5" right here. Cochran storms in, can't finish it, trying to get it back, does, and then nearly tossed it away. Citron could not hang on. How about neither team has led by more than 2 points over the last 6.5 minutes. Carr gives it up and got fouled on the pass.
Oh.
That'll be the 4th team foul on Notre Dame. Hey, on Monday, catch a top 25 matchup of the Pac-12 with number 16 UCLA takes on number 3 Stanford women's college basketball between UCLA and Stanford. Monday at 9 Eastern, 6 Pacific on ESPN2 and the ESPN app. Robinson got pushed, and that is going to be the 5th team foul on Notre Dame, so free throws here for Robinson.
The contrast in first to second half, right? And the number of whistles, striking.
But isn't it interesting how you just sort of expect that, right? There's an ebb and a flow. There was 2 total free throws shot in the first half. There have been 10 shot here in this third quarter. I do that math okay?
Well done.
Thank you. Here's Miles. Oh, Miles, sidestepping jumper, doesn't go. Pretty setup. Now Carr zipping up the floor. Finds Van Lith. Threw a bullet inside, and Cochran finishes ferociously. Louisville back in front by 2. And Neil Ivey wants a timeout, urging Olivia Miles to come over. Been a great back and forth game. We'll step aside and be back in 30 seconds. Louisville takes the lead on this pass from Van Lith into Cochran.
And Louisville's always been at their best offensively when they're sharing the basketball, and really well delivered. And Cochran's got great hands and able to finish inside.
Got good position on the mismatch on Miles. We have gone 7 minutes with neither team leading by more than 2. 46-44, Louisville in front. 2:05 to go in this third. Miles over to Citron. Bransford trying to find an angle and got a whistle. KK Bransford is going to the line. Just seems like that sort of thing was not being called in the first half, and there very consistently is being called here in the third.
Yeah, Bransford too does a nice job against the Louisville zone, attacking, trying to get in the paint.
Bransford, it's both. There's Dixon into the game for Louisville. Bransford out for Notre Dame. Maddie Westbeld back in for the Irish with Citron, Prosper, Miles, and Watson. Here's Van Lith. To the corner, Russell will fire. And knock down the 3. And that'll end a string of 8 minutes where neither team had a lead of more than 2 points. And Miles made sure it didn't last long.
You want to try to force Olivia Miles left, and Louisville did that, but she still finished.
Robinson gets the whistle, and Mikasa Robinson asserts her way to the strike. Rebecca, I want to ask you something about Olivia Miles.
Ask away.
All right. You and I covered the WNBA.
Yes.
How do you feel about Miles and what kind of pro she's going to be, knowing she obviously still has
couple years
left. A lot of time here.
Yeah, I think she's going to be really good. She's got great size at 5'10", elite vision. She can score, really delivers the ball, and she's next level competitor. Brings a moxie with her to the court as well, but absolutely her game will translate.
Is 5'10" like a mix of 5'10" and 5'11"? Because I'll take that.
Only the best are 5'7".
Miles, Citron, knocks down the 3. Tied again, 51 all. What a game it's been here in South Bend. 10 ties, 10 lead changes. Robinson, the deep steal, couldn't finish it. Another chance here, Dixon does. How about the initial position, though, from Mikasa Robinson at 5'7"?
She is just tough and physical and strong. She can defend bigs inside and then post up on players bigger than her as well.
2-point Louisville lead. 8 seconds left in the quarter. Miles whips it. Van Lith steals it. 3 seconds left. Van Lith gives it up. Robinson can't hit. And that'll do it for the third. 2-point game headed to the fourth. It's been a fantastic one.
Louisville has shot the ball really well from 3 today. Russell with a 3 from the right corner. And then Citron getting in on the action for Notre Dame. We got a good one. Buckle up for the fourth.
Well, Sonia Citron has made a lot of winning plays tonight.
Yeah, she's just such a versatile player. Great size, she can defend, she can block shots. We've seen her make threes, drive into the basket, find open teammates. Just one of those players who helps you win by doing a little bit of everything.
And she's from the 914, Westchester.
Tough Westchester.
That's right. Went to high school in New Rochelle, from Eastchester, New York.
Are you from the 914? Originally?
The 845. Yeah. Which was the 914, then morphed into the 845.
Okay.
Yeah. Dutchess County, just north of Westchester. Start of the fourth quarter. And the jumper is good. Grislin Carr makes it a 4-point Louisville lead. In the third quarter, there were 7 ties and 4 lead changes. 3 points separated the entire quarter as Ebo in and making an impact.
Ebo's so strong and clears out the lane and holds her position and gets the easy 2. Nice work.
Here's Carr shaking around the Dixon screen. Will fire and hit. That's what Carr brings off the bench.
So good, and knowing because she's undersized that there has to be space between her and the defender, and she's been able to create it on the last 2 possessions.
4 of 4 from the floor. How about a 30-6 advantage in points off the bench for Louisville? Here's Miles. Gives it up. Ransford drops it. And how about Robinson? Denying Ebo, now pushing pace. Dixon loves the matchup she has on Miles in the post. Instead, Van Lith will float it in.
Great job, though, by Liz Dixon because she was posting up hard, making Miles work. Didn't get the touch, but just worked so hard on that possession.
59-53, Louisville in front. First time we've seen a lead this large since the first half. And a Notre Dame turnover. Van Lith crossed it over the foot of Brantford. And now Carr will settle things down. 2 minutes into the fourth quarter. Louisville trying to make it 7 straight wins against Notre Dame. Carr, you bet! Grislin Carr has come out smoking in the fourth.
Grislin Carr has not missed a shot in this game. 5 for 5, 3 for 3, from 3. Put the hands up.
Louisville on a 7-0 run over the last minute and a half. They've built a 9-point lead, Rebecca.
And I absolutely love how hard Liz Dixon was working on this possession. Watch her right there. She engages Olivia Miles so that when Haley Van Lith comes by and gets past Ebo, Miles can't go up. She has to stay with Dixon. Dixon gets nothing in the box score for that, but her effort directly led to Haley Van Lith getting a good look. I love it when the big girls continue to work.
Taking a look at Haley Van Lith, the former McDonald's All-American. 15 points, 3 of 4 from 3, 4 assists all in the second half. And Louisville forces the turnover here. Mikasa Robinson, another winning play. And the L. Ivy's team is going to have to dig out of a third 9-point hole tonight. And a foul on Prosper.
Louisville loves that action. It's sort of double drag screen for Carr to come left, and then you rescreen going back right. Just Carr's defender has to work really, really hard to fight over multiple screens. Here it is again.
Prosper got over the screen nicely. Russell was online, just a bit too strong. Opportunity for Notre Dame now. Westbelt ahead, what a touch pass. Citron into Prosper for two.
Prosper end-to-end outstanding. At her size, it's really hard to fight over screens like that and then beat everyone down the floor.
6'2", freshman guard, coming early like Olivia Miles did during their senior years of high school. Van Lith goes baseline, turns it over. In the corner, Citron airmailed it. Watson cleans it up and puts it in.
With Dixon running out to contest the three, Carr had no shot at that rebound on the right side.
(62-57). 4 straight from Notre Dame. Crowd into it. Carr, not that time. Great box out from Westbelt. Here's Miles. Prosper putting it on the deck. And didn't have anywhere to go with it. Great effort from Citron. Got it to Watson, who lays it in. What a play from Sonia Citron. A 6-0 Notre Dame response. Watson now has 12 on 6 of 6 shooting. Shot clock fading, another deep catch. Dixon doing outstanding work in the post.
Worked so hard, and it probably would have been easier if she went over the left shoulder where the defense wasn't, but still able to finish over the strong side.
Miles dumps it in. Watson gets free. Another lay for Kylie Watson. Van Lith nearly lost it. Carr has it. Still time to operate. Carr has the switch on Watson. Russell gets fouled and will shoot two.
These teams are competing so hard, understanding the importance of every possession. Citron down on the ground. Watson, a great job of knowing which way to go. And then Olivia Miles, beautiful entry pass. Watson takes her time and just turns and finishes.
Prosper, 4 fouls, giving Notre Dame some really big minutes in this fourth quarter. How about what Jeff Walls has done here, Rebecca, where he's really mixed and matched his bigs, a lot of different combinations, starters and reserves, who he's riding down the stretch of this game.
He's just going with what is working. Dixon getting some big minutes, but she's really performed in them.
Big time. 36-8 advantage in bench points for Louisville. Under 4 minutes to go. Citron got denied by Dixon, and then Watson got fouled. And Watson is going to head to the line to shoot two.
Yeah, Jeff Walls is going to have to go with a little bit more size because Notre Dame's really been able to get on the offensive glass, keep possessions alive. And here, Cochran comes in for Dixon, who's played really well. Makes them a little smaller but stronger inside.
Watson hits the first free throw. Just 49% on the season. Had a big night. 15 points, 7 of 7 from the floor. Missed the second free throw there. 3-point Louisville lead. Under 4 minutes to go. Louisville trying to make it 5 straight wins. Notre Dame trying to win its first game against Louisville since 2019. Shot clock down to 3. Carr escapes, couldn't finish, and the air ball. Miles behind her back, able to regain control. Miles underneath, Citron lays it in. Timeout Louisville, 1-point game. And Miles 1 rebound and 2 assists away from her 4th career triple-double.
Great passers in transition, know how long to hold on to the ball so that you can deliver it to a wide open teammate. That's what we see here behind the back. Pick it up. Wait for the defense to commit the quick look away, and beautiful delivery. Yeah, she hadn't established yet.
Yep.
That was fine in terms of an over and back.
The combination of Miles and Citron. 16 points for Miles, 15 for Citron. 9 rebounds, 8 assists for Miles, who has 3 career triple-doubles, a Notre Dame record. Meanwhile, Louisville with the basketball. 3:12 to go in this 4th. Possession arrow belongs to Notre Dame. Each team with 2 timeouts remaining. Louisville with plenty of fouls to give, Notre Dame with just 1. An 11-3 run from Notre Dame. They have responded all night. Van Lith shakes, takes, short. Miles the rebound. That is her 10th. 2 assists away from a triple-double. Westfeld gets blocked.
Westfeld held great position. Miles delivered it really well. Louisville was just able to recover. I thought that was going to get her 1 assist closer to the triple-double.
And give her team the lead. Great job by Cochran. Oh, nice job, Robinson. Again making a big defensive play. And that is going to be the final foul to give that Notre Dame had. So now Louisville is going to shoot the rest of the way here in this 4th. Fifteen turnovers apiece. Carr bounces inside. Cochran steps away. Left it short. Van Lith the offensive board. 3 to shoot. And a timeout taken by Jeff Walls.
Jeff Walls is frustrated with Morgan Jones because they were trying to run an isolation for Cochran to get the ball on the right block, and Morgan Jones went where she wasn't supposed to and brought her defense with her.
Notre Dame was upset. They felt like it should have been a held ball. Notre Dame had the possession arrow. But Jeff Walls was awarded the timeout before the held ball.
Huh.
It's close.
Yeah, it is.
So 3 to shoot. Last time we saw this, Rebecca, Jeff Walls drew up a play where he got a great look from the corner from Cochran, who just couldn't quite hit it. See what he draws up here. Up 1 with 2:18 to go and 3 on the shot clock.
And only leaves him with 1 timeout. In a game this close, you wonder if he'll come to regret taking that one right there.
These teams have had a healthy rivalry for a long time. First in the Big East, now in the ACC. Jeff Walls certainly had an interesting relationship for years with Muffet McGraw. different with Niele Ivey, but there's still certainly a passion between both these teams.
Last time in this situation, Notre Dame came out in a man-to-man defense, and Louisville was able to get a really good look. Curious, maybe Notre Dame comes out this time in his zone, throw it off a little bit. Let's see.
6 straight wins from Louisville against Notre Dame. 3 to shoot here. Robinson directing traffic to the corner again. Carr on the drive, banks it in. Beautiful play call, and the result. And what's going to happen here with the officials? They're going to take a look at whether or not that shot was off in time.
We're reviewing the play as to whether or not it was released before the shot clock expired.
So
Certainly looked like it
yeah,
live,
it did,
didn't it?
yeah. I mean, Carr had multiple opportunities there, and oh yeah.
Yeah, that's off of her hands. Another really well-executed play.
Yes, clearly out of her hands before the light goes on. Carr has had some big moments, 15 points, 6 of 8 from the floor, no doubt.
Yeah. And you see, too, when she releases it, she kind of pulls the hand back.
Yeah.
It's out.
After review, the shot counts.
Oh, very succinct explanation there from Dee Kandner. Long time outstanding official. So Carr with 15, Van Lith with 15, Citron with 15, Bransford with 10, Watson with 15. Oh, hey now. Big time contact.
Last year when these two teams met, there was some extracurricular activities late in the second quarter. A few technicals called. This is just two players being really aggressive. Ellie Van Lith trying to come in for the steal. The officials might review this. I think this is absolutely just a common foul.
Yeah.
Van Lith going in for the ball, and absolutely a foul, but I wouldn't upgrade it.
Players under review for a possible upgrade.
Those two fans.
Is that the sign for?
Intentional foul. Yeah. And Dee Kandner needed all of.
After review, it is a personal foul, not intentional.
Yeah.
Yeah, right call.
Needed all of 7 seconds to determine that was a common foul. Just a personal foul. And Niele Ivey and Dee Kandner share a laugh. So Notre Dame ball, down 3, 2:12 to go. What are you thinking about offensively in these late game moments if you're Notre Dame?
Well, you certainly want Olivia Miles to be making a lot of decisions and have the basketball in her hands, involve Citron as well.
2 sophomore guards. Been terrific again tonight. Miles gets it to Citron. 10 to shoot. Miles couldn't escape Cochran. Great look inside. Watson gets fouled. To the naked eye, it looked like pretty clean D there for Morgan Jones. But free throws here from Watson on a gorgeous pass from Olivia Miles.
Yeah, it was really good defense by Louisville. They're helping, they're switching, and nice rotation by Morgan Jones. Just get there a little too late.
So Watson, 1 of 3 from the line tonight, 49%. So Russell will come in now. Russell hit a huge 3 in the second half. Watson misses another. Let's see what you think, Rebecca, about that foul call.
So Jones will come over from the help side. Well, first of all, Louisville's got a box out here.
Yeah. And the second free throw is good. Season high for Watson. She has 16. 2-point game. On the drive, Robinson gets fouled. And Robinson will go to the line to shoot 2. Take a look at that previous possession, Rebecca.
So you get the double team, the help comes over. Yeah, that's a foul for
yep,
sure.
No
yeah.
doubt, no doubt. And Robinson misses the free throw. Now Jeff Walls, initially didn't think so. And he didn't get to see the replay yet, but after the game he will.
Yeah.
Robinson goes 1 for 2. It's back to 3, 90 seconds to go. It's been a great game here in South Bend. Westbell, eyes up, back out to Miles.
Watson's got a little on her.
Yep. Has Van Lith. Couldn't get it to her. Westbell flips it in, plus the foul. A free throw to tie is coming for Maddie Westbell.
Right now, Notre Dame has a much bigger lineup on the floor than Louisville. They just have to find where the mismatches are. Watson had one, but even Westbell here turning and finishing over Russell.
Westbell, 72% career free throw shooter. Knocks it down, tied at 68. First points of the game for Maddie Westbell. Crowd on its feet. A minute to go. Van Lith peels back, cuts in, bounces. Cochran can't finish. Here comes Miles. In a tie game, Olivia Miles. Oh, what a find! And Notre Dame takes the lead. Miles to Westbell for 2. Louisville down 2. Van Lith to tie. She got it. Tied at 70. Shot clock turned off. And Niele Ivey will take the timeout. Notre Dame can hold for a final shot here. 70-70 with 20.7 seconds to go in the fourth.
What an incredible game this has been. And Olivia Miles, an outstanding pass to Maddie Westbell. How she saw it and found it right into her hands. And then Haley Van Lith down to able to get to her spot as well. These two have been able to really go back and forth. Tough shot. But Haley Van Lith is used to making tough ones.
17 for Van Lith. 16 points, 11 rebounds, and 9 assists for Olivia Miles. Neither team with a foul to give. Each team with 1 timeout remaining. Notre Dame has the possession arrow. 20.7 to go, Rebecca. Shot clock turned off here for the Irish.
Well, number one, of course, you got to get the ball in bounds, but you do have the luxury of the 1 timeout. If you cannot, you absolutely want to take the last shot here. If you're Notre Dame, you do not want to give Louisville an opportunity to go the other way and win this one. Ball will be in Olivia Miles' hands. Will they just wait and late clock run an on-ball screen for her? Maybe get some off-ball action as well because she has such elite vision.
Stars have seriously delivered tonight. Haley Van Lith, Olivia Miles, big-time performances. 2 of the most talented guards in the ACC. Tied at 70. Notre Dame seeking its first win against Louisville since March 10th of 2019. Citron eyeing the clock. 13 seconds left. Now 10. Citron waiting. With 6, here comes the screen from Miles. Citron turns the corner, gets blocked, controlled by Dixon. Up ahead, Van Lith did not get it off in time. Louisville had a timeout they could have used. They did not, and we have overtime. We'll step aside for 30 seconds and come back for OT. Citron on the drive.
She turned the corner, got a good look on her defender, but what a great defensive play by Cochran. Let's give us 5 more.
Let's take a look at our Wild recap brought to you by Buffalo Wild Wings. about the end of regulation. Olivia Miles, outstanding look to Maddie Westbeld, put Notre Dame up 2, and then Haley Van Lith ties it with 27 seconds to go, and then 5 seconds left. The drive from Citron, great play from Dixon. Louisville could have taken a timeout, they did not. And that is how regulation ends. Overtime in what has been a tight game throughout, Rebecca. Neither team has had a double-digit lead. Notre Dame has trailed by 9, 3 separate times, overcome that. But much of the second half was played as a one-possession game.
So incredibly evenly matched. Both teams shooting 49%. Louisville's made 28 field goals. Notre Dame 27. I mean, there's nothing really separating these two teams in terms of the stats. It's just been players making play after play.
Van Lith, Dixon, Russell, Carr, and Robinson are the 5 for Louisville. Miles, who's 1 assist away from a triple-double, along with Prosper, Watson, Westbeld, and Citron. Dixon and Watson to jump it up. Watson with 16 points, a season high tonight. Dixon's given Louisville some big moments in the second half. And we are going to have a held ball right off the tip.
You have to re-jump it because no one really had possession, right?
Yeah. Have you seen that before?
Yeah.
Oh, you have?
I have. Not usually into overtime, but I have seen it to start the game.
Carr ends up with it. Here comes Van Lith, 17 points. Casa Robinson, the do-it-all Swiss Army knife for Louisville. Nice cut. Robinson lays it in. Great delivery from Dixon.
A nice back screen by Van Lith to help Robinson get open.
9 points for Robinson. 72-70, Louisville in front. Miles, 1 assist away from her 4th career triple-double. Miles can't bank it in. Prosper nearly came up with the offensive rebound. Instead, it's Robinson. Pushing pace for Louisville. Carr, catch, fire, no. And Westbeld, the box out and the grab of the board. Miles zings it. Citron alone. Overcooked it. Van Lith evades Miles. And now Louisville will slow things down. Van Lith has it on the block, ducks inside, can't pop it in with the right hand.
Great defense by Citron, just making everything difficult for Haley Van Lith.
And a whistle on Dixon. Some heavy minute totals. Van Lith and Robinson have not sat in this game. Citron has sat for under a minute and a half. Miles has sat for just over 2 minutes as Watson, who missed some free throws down the stretch, hits that one. Both teams in the bonus. Watson hits them both. Big free throws. Kylie Watson, the transfer from Oregon, has been terrific tonight. 18 points now.
Still yet to miss a field goal.
7 of 7. Dixon to the bench. But Josie Williams coming in for Louisville. She had some nice moments at the end of the second quarter. Is used sparingly by Jeff Walls. Carr using the Williams screen. 5 to shoot. Carr gives it up. 2 to shoot. Van Lith didn't get it off. And a shot clock violation. And Jeff Walls is saying to Chrislyn Carr, we needed you to shoot that.
Just outstanding defense, though, by Notre Dame. And I've mentioned it, but Citron just making Van Lith work so hard just to even get the ball on the offensive end.
16th turnover for Louisville, but both teams did a good job not turning it over as much down the stretch. Those totals had amassed earlier. Miles gives it up. Citron can't finish the layup. Out of bounds. Off of Prosper. Louisville basketball. And Citron finished that. Miles would have had the triple-double as well.
And with Williams in, continuing to involve her in on-ball screens with Miles.
Carr looked like she had a three there, didn't take it. Tied at 72. 2:20 to go in overtime. Knocked out of bounds by Watson.
But right, nothing easy at all for Louisville in the quarter court.
Marcus Freeman, Notre Dame head coach, in the building.
Surrounded by cuteness.
That's right. Van Lith bounces in, couldn't finish. 5-on-4 developing. Van Lith hustles back in. Louisville able to get their defense set with 2 minutes to go in overtime. Miles dished it into traffic, and the steal from Williams. Here comes Carr pushing ahead. Couldn't quite get it to Russell, who was streaking down the left side.
Prosper really sprints back defensively.
Van Lith bounces. Williams in a crowd. Williams having trouble. Oh, they're going to say that last hit. Williams out of bounds to Notre Dame. And Josie Williams had Russell wide open on the left wing if she would have passed it right away. But they got into trouble. She's getting key minutes here rather than Dixon or Cochran. And a timeout taken by Notre Dame. 1:30 to go in OT. 72. Oh, there's no doubt, El. If you're just joining us, it's been a terrific game. 13 ties, 12 lead changes. The Stars have played like stars. Haley Van Lith, 17 points, including a game-tying bucket with 27 seconds to go. Olivia Miles, 1 assist shy of a triple-double, would be her 4th of her career. Tied at 72. Notre Dame basketball with 1:30 to go in overtime. Ryan Rucco, the Hall of Famer, Rebecca Lobo with you. Appreciate you hanging out with us on this Thursday night. Here's Watson going to work on Williams. Watson massages her way home.
With the game that she's had, Niele Ivey says, all right, I'm going to draw up a play for you to take it.
20 for Watson. Cochran getting ready to check in now for Louisville. Here's Van Lith over to Williams, her three. No. Rebound. Robinson and Citron tied up. Possession arrow belongs to Notre Dame.
Great job by Watson. Just works. Couple left dribbles up. You get the defense to lean, and that's when you do the under. 8 for 8 now.
20 points for Kylie Watson.
Solid game.
She averages 6. Incredible performance tonight. A 2-point Notre Dame lead. Miles content to run a little clock here. Ten to shoot. Miles bounces. Citron kicks. The three. Short. Westbelt flags it down. And Notre Dame can run a little more clock. 12-second difference. Game and shot clock. And Jeff Walls was telling his team foul 22, meaning Watson. Will they foul her here? They don't, and Prosper lays it in, plus the foul. 4-point Notre Dame lead.
Kazan Prosper plays with so much energy, and that's the reason she gets it here, squirts out, ends up in her hands, and one.
Misses the free throw. Van Lith comes away with it. Down 4, all the way in. Van Lith lays it home. It's a 2-point game with 9 seconds to go.
Got a foul.
Miles loses it out of bounds. She lost it. It's Louisville ball. Wow. What a turn there as Miles drops it out of bounds. And Louisville has possession with 6 seconds to go in overtime, down
The out-of-bounds
2.
call is under review. The ball on the floor presently is Louisville ball.
They're going to take a look at this, but yeah, that lasted Miles.
Yes, it did. And it doesn't matter in women's college basketball if there's anything that led to it. You know, the WNBA, if there was a foul, you could then take that into account. You can't in women's college.
Right. The WNBA is the only league that has that rule where if you saw a foul that forced it to go out of bounds on Miles, you could then award possession to Notre Dame. That is not the case here.
Nope.
Because perhaps that is what happened with Robinson.
Yeah, but it's clearly off of Miles' fingertips.
Right.
So it doesn't matter what Robinson does because that wasn't called.
Right.
Yeah.
That's a foul on Robinson,
Yes.
but it's not called. It's off Miles. In the WNBA, that would be Notre Dame basketball.
Yes, but it's not in women's college basketball, so it will be or Louisville basketball.
So Louisville is going to have the ball down 2 with 6 seconds to go.
And we've certainly seen that then when they have under out of bounds, they've been able to get shots with less time than 6.
The ball remains Louisville's ball.
There you go.
Yep.
What a turn of events. Looked like it might be signed, sealed, and delivered, but Van Lith took that loose ball rebound in for a quick 2, then the turnover from Miles, in Louisville with the ball down to 6.5 to go in overtime. Robinson, a trusted inbounder, will trigger in for the Cardinals. Robinson, eyes up, has to get it in or take a timeout. She'll take a timeout. Notre Dame wanted a 5-second violation. Louisville still has 1 timeout remaining after this one.
Great job by Notre Dame not to allow any easy looks inside. Prosper again with her 6'2" size is the one who's on the inbounder. What we came to expect, this has been an unbelievably great game.
It's been an awesome game.
Yeah.
Stars have played like stars, big time performances, back and forth. No lead has been large, no lead has been safe. How about Louisville and how they handle this inbound after what they just saw?
You know, Notre Dame was in man-to-man, so you have to be looking to get a screen to get somebody a clean look. And there's plenty of time. 6.5 seconds is plenty of time to get a couple of passes or a couple of dribbles before you take your shot.
Jones, very athletic and slink free on a play like this. She starts out beyond the arc, guarded by Westbell. 6.5 seconds to go. Inbound to Cochran, recontrols and lays it in to tie the game at 76. And Notre Dame will take a timeout. What poise from Olivia Cochran after originally dropping it to be able to grab control of the basketball and finish.
It is really hard to be the inbounder as well. And the ball goes there, you're right. Watson's able to get her hand on it. Cochran corrals it, finishes as she's losing her balance, just keeps her eye on the basketball. Jeff Walls has talked to us about how good her hands are. Teammates loving it now. Ryan, we've seen throughout the course of this season Niele Ivey draw up really good late game out of bounds plays. And she's taken some from Becky Hammon and Las Vegas Aces. She's taken some from her time in the NBA. She understands exactly how much time is. In terms of 3.8 seconds left, they had a similar situation earlier in the year against Maryland. Were able to score. This morning, Louisville at their shoot-around went over the play that Notre Dame ran against Maryland, so they'll be ready.
76 all, 3.8 to go in overtime.
Look for a slipped screen to the basket from Notre Dame.
Citron will inbound. Notre Dame a chance to win it. Citron to Watson. Miles for the win. Got it to go! Olivia Miles, a stone cold killer for the win.
Last shot is under review.
A thrilling, buzzer-beating victory for Notre Dame. Their first win against Louisville since March 10th of 2019.
Niele Ivey knows exactly how much time and what you can do with 3.8 seconds. The inbound, then the ball going to Olivia Miles gives her time for a dribble and get the shot off.
What an incredible finish. And yes, the bucket was off in time.
Inbound, handoff, a time for a dribble and a fade. So well done. You start Olivia Miles in the backcourt. This gets her momentum going forward. Instead of just giving her the ball, you give it to a teammate, you get her forward momentum. She gets a great look at a shot.
Olivia Miles, the sophomore star, with the game winner in overtime for Notre Dame. For our producer, Kerry Callahan, our director, Mike Roy, the Hall of Famer, Rebecca Lobo, I'm Ryan Rucco. Up next, Devils Blues. Good night from South Bend.